Northern part of the country, and a coalition of opposition political parties in the northern region is embarking on a demonstration on what it describes as harsh economic conditions for political parties: the New Patriotic Party (NPP), the Convention People's Party (the CPP), the National Democratic Party (NDP), and Hassan Ayariga's All People's Congress (APC) are all embarking on the Times Are Hard demonstration. Another party, the Progressive People's Party, also pledged their support for the demonstration. Now, representatives of the party say they have been forced to organize a protest to draw government attention to the suffering that the people have been enduring due to the unbearable utility tariffs. According to some residents in the region, their electricity bills, which used to be 30 cedis per month, is now hovering around 180 Ghana cedis for the same power consumed. And those on your screens are some of the images that we have gotten from the demonstration grounds. We were told that it probably may have ended a few minutes ago. There was also supposed to be police protection. Now, the police, we are told the demonstrators not to embark on the demonstration, but they defied those orders. Our man on the ground, Abdul. Director of the New Patriotic Party in the northern region, has joined us on the line for an update on how far they've gone with this demonstration. Abdul, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Yes, to start with, has the demonstration come to an end, or you're still on it?
Oh yeah, we've actually just congregated at the last end of the demonstration, and then respective speakers are actually addressing the gathering. The NPP regional secretary just spoke. The CPP is also just finished speaking. The APC is also speaking now, and I think that we are going to actually go in that particular way. They will be speaking to the gathering, and then we'll leave here. So I think that we've had a very, very successful and peaceful demonstration, really. Regrettably, we never had the assistance of the police. We never anticipated this, but it has come to pass. But I think what is exciting about it all is that we ended it peacefully, and there has not been any registered event.
Yes, but on that score, why would you defy the police order not to demonstrate? Because they were very clear that they were not going to be able to give you protection.
I'm not sure there is any defiance in this, and I'm not sure it is within the police to determine who they would give security or not. Once we are all Ghanaians. In the first instance, we've actually been on this particular road to the final destination with them. At every step of the way, we've informed them, we've put them in the know what we're going to do. Nobody actually tried to ward us up or stop us. Last minute, then there was this excuse of the presence of the president. The president, first of all, were not told he was coming for even an occasion in Tamale. He was actually coming to en route to the eastern part of Tamale. Why anybody would want to use the pretext of the presence or the coming of the president to this place to stop us really beats my imagination. I don't think this is all what our democracy ought to be about. It's sad, but at least that was actually
Abdul,
what ended happening.
Abdul, my last question to you is, because the president is in the northern region, there are those who are saying that you deliberately timed the demonstration so you can meet up with the president and present a petition to him, or shift attention from the campaign for which reason he is in the north. Is that part of your reasoning?
The line was actually a bit breaking, but I can assure you that it was nothing that we intended doing to really affect the security of the place. It was about a peaceful demonstration intending to get the attention of the president, so that some reduction in the cost of electricity could be done to ultimately bring relief to the consumers of electricity here.
Okay.
How should that actually affect the coming of the president? Why should the coming of the president really get everything internally to be at a standstill? It is my imagination. Is it what the democracy is all supposed to be about? Is that a kind of democracy that is practiced elsewhere?
Okay.
Frankly, if you ask me, it is absolutely sad. But thankfully,
thank you very much for speaking with us, and
it has ended peacefully.
All right, we thank you very much for speaking with us. Abdul is the NPP's communications director in the Northern region, and saying that they are just about wrapping up that demonstration, which was through some principal streets of Tamale. And a freelance journalist, Alima Bawa, has also followed the demonstrators and monitored events there. She's joined us on the line. Alima, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. All right, so we'll get to Alima shortly to tell us how the demonstration went and then what the current situation is. But if you're just joining us, our first story has had to do with the demonstration in the Northern region, where a coalition of political parties have come together. They're numbering about 4. Have come together to demonstrate in that part of the country against what they describe as killer taxes or killer tariffs, I beg your pardon, against the current administration. Alima Bawa is a freelance journalist. She's joined us on the line to give us a wrap of what has happened in that part of the country. Alima, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon to you.
We understand that the demonstration has gone on quite successfully, and there were some sort of clashes between supporters of the NPP and NDC, or NDC and the demonstrators. Can you confirm this for us?
Okay, from where we were situated, there was no any clash. Of course, the people, that is the NDC supporters, came from Picona side, that is towards Legion, where the demonstrators already had taken up heading towards the Central Mosque. And that was just about 2 minutes after the demonstrators had taken off from Legion. We were still at the back of a pickup trying to get good images. There we saw those NDC supporters clad in NDC T-shirts, were on motorbikes, led by the regional chairman, Azoka, who was giving them direction to follow him wherever he was going to. And then ahead, we saw a number of the demonstrators immediately had pulled off the holders or the handles of the placards and already were waiting for any other thing that the NDC supporters were up to, because they thought they were demonstrators who were coming to interrupt what they had intended to do. But immediately, the leadership of the demonstrators had blocked the way where the Azoka and his members were going to pass, and they had engaged them in a conversation just to let their people pass. And so even though the police didn't give them protection at the initial stage, later when the people had used their own route, though not approved by the police, they later met them at just behind the transport yard, where we later saw just a car with about 7 policemen waiting to do what we don't know. Yeah.
Okay. But as we speak, nothing untoward has happened.
Nothing had happened. However, our colleague Hamza, who reports for ATV and BTV, had his camera smashed because he was trying to take footage of the NDC guys who pounced on him, and they smashed his camera. Apart from that, there was no any confrontation or clash between the demonstrators and the NDC supporters.
Alima Bawa, we are grateful for your time. Thank you very much for speaking with us. She is a freelance journalist in the northern part of the country, Tamale specifically, and was giving us an update on that demonstration that we are told is about ending in that part of the country. This is still Midday Live on TV3. We'll keep an eye on it and bring you a lot more footage from that in our subsequent bulletins.